Hi everybody, happy 9/11. That's a joke. I'm from New York. I can make a friendly fire joke. Anyway, we have some stuff to cover today. We're just gonna be quick with it. We got like two things to cover. We're gonna talk about there's a person of interest now that the FBI has for Charlie Kirk's assassination. Granted, this is the third suspect that the FBI has had. You know, the former podcast bro turned into deputy director of the FBI, Kash Patel, kind of jumped the gun with the first two suspects. The first suspect had his picture fucking blasted out, and everybody was like, fucking get him! And it's like, that's not the guy. FBI released him. Then they got a second suspect, and Kash Patel, again, couldn't help himself, fucking tweeted out, was like, we got a suspect, but not a suspect. He said, we got the guy who shot him. And then they let him go, because that wasn't the guy. So right now, as of filming, as of September 11th, 2025 at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard, the shooter is still at large. However, they're now the FBI is now releasing images of who they believe is their latest suspect, right? So we got pictures of this, what seems to be a college-aged man, white man, wearing sunglasses and a hat. That shirt looks like it is a eagle over an American flag. So, I mean, either this guy is like a America First patriot or he's trying to blend in. You know what I mean? Undercover. But here's the information that we know from the FBI. Manhunt is underway for the shooter who killed Charlie Kirk. The FBI released photos of this guy and offered $100,000 in reward for information leading to an arrest. First thing, what do you mean 100,000? Bro, aren't you the FBI? Don't you have like unlimited money? 100,000 is kind of fucking crazy for something this big. You know what I'm saying? And then also the second thing is like, why are you outsourcing? You're the FBI. Like I said earlier, like what is this, like almost like a GoFundMe in terms of like not money, but like we need help. Like who do you think? What do you think this is? Scooby fucking Doo? You need the public to help you find this shit? I thought Palantir existed, which is, you're gonna just wait, bro. They're already using the new facial recognition technology to try to find this guy. It looks like we're gonna see like the first publicly acknowledged use of the Palantir shit to try and find this dude. Okay. Authorities say they tracked the shooter's movements and believe they have recovered the rifle used to shoot Kirk from a roof. Sources say phrases related to cultural issues were found scrawled on a rifle and ammunition, but it's not yet clear if they point to a motive. So this apparently, now this is all alleged. There's been rumors floating around that it was like trans stuff, like, I don't know, trans rights or whatever was like fucking etched into the shells of the rifle, which to me, it's like every time something like that, I'm like, how on the nose are you gonna get? How? It's suspicious. The whole thing is suspicious to me. You know, call me fucking crazy, but let's talk about it, okay? 200-yard shot. That's 2 fucking football fields. That is twice the length of the JFK shot, okay? On his neck, that's a small target in a scope when you're that far away. Not accounting wind and trajectory and bullet drop and all that fucking shit. So maybe it's military, maybe it's ex-military, maybe it's a trained assassin, right? And not to mention, they got video of the guy on the roof as soon as the shots, or they got video of the guy on the roof before the shots fired. And then according to the FBI, after the shot is fired, he jumps from one roof to the next and escapes and runs through a neighborhood and he's gone. Dude, it's 2025. Nobody gets away with this type of shit unless they got like what? Government funding and government protection, you know? Because here's the thing, the FBI just asked like all these people with Ring doorbells. They're like, hey, if you got like footage on your doorbell, give it to us. I swear to God, if they can't get that footage, if somehow that footage isn't accessible, that's the type of shit where I'm like, what is this? Is this our government? Is this a foreign government? Is Charlie like this sacrificial lamb and, or, you know, like he's, you know, he's the fucking super Christian guy. They're always talking about like the, what is it called? The, like the red calf, you know, before the Armageddon. What is this, like a way to round up the base and radicalize like the moderate Republicans? Because the thing is, we've seen online, dude, it's not just political pundits who are blaming the entirety of the left. It's coming straight from the top. We got the president of the United States. I got a short clip of it here. Check this shit out. Check this shit. He obviously he gave a speech, which was weirdly like, I don't know, maybe it's AI generated, but just listen to this part at the end.
Left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible.
Yo, I'm telling you, I don't know why I feel like this, but I feel like this shit was AI generated or a deepfake.
For the terrorism that we're seeing in.
No, but listen to what he's saying here. Hold on.
Mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today.
Okay, so he's saying that left-wing rhetoric is responsible for the terrorism that we are seeing today, which is an insane thing to say. You are claiming, in a two-party system, mind you, you are claiming that the other party is responsible for an assassination. Bro, I want you to just imagine for a second that we found out. I mean, let me ask you, do you know if Lee Harvey Oswald was a Republican or a Democrat? Because I don't fucking know. You want to know why I don't fucking know? Because it doesn't fucking matter, right? What we do know is he was a Marine. That's how he hit that shot. Wasn't he like a fucking, he was a patsy. But you see my point? It doesn't matter because you can't attribute the actions of one man to an entire fucking group. The same way that last week we were dealing with, or still this week, we're dealing with that psycho who fucking stabbed Irina Zarutska, the Ukrainian refugee here in Charlotte. And because the stabber was black, fucking everybody's blaming black people. And it's like, motherfucker, there's tens of millions of black people that are going around stabbing people. How are you? I don't understand how this sort of I mean, I do understand. It's because of rhetoric like this coming from the president of the United States.
And it must stop right now. My administration will find each and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence, including the organizations that...
See what I'm saying? What do you mean those who, every single one who participated in this? Don't you mean the assassin?
Funded and supported as well.
Now he's saying that it's being funded and supported.
Well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our country. From the attack on my life in Butler, Pennsylvania last year,
I'm telling you, this shit's weirdly glitchy.
Which killed a husband and father, to the attacks on ICE agents, to the vicious murder of a healthcare executive in the streets of New York, to the shooting of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise.
Notice how he is only mentioning right-wing people who have been shot. He's not bringing up those Minnesota lawmakers. He's not bringing up fucking anybody other than the right wing.
And 3 others.
Also, no mention of the school shooting that happened during this. I mean, motherfucker, like, lowered the flags to half-mast for Charlie Kirk. He didn't even do it for those Catholic school students. You know what I'm saying? It's weird.
Radical left political violence has hurt too many innocent people and taken too many lives.
And it's not just him. I mean, we've got stuff like this.
Anyone that claims to be a conservative or MAGA or pro-Donald Trump that uses that type of extreme violent rhetoric, the same goes for you. There are some idiots that claim to be conservative. They are not. But the left has given us 10 non-stop years of rage and hatred and vile language. And it's undeniable that it is poisoning the minds of many people in our country, and it needs to end.
And there's no mention of, like, why are people losing their shit? Why are people so fucking angry and rageful? Well, you got a guy saying no due process. You got a guy building concentration camps and calling them Alligator Alcatraz. Don't give me this bullshit about the sanctity of life and how dare you make fun of death when you nicknamed this thing about the fucking man-eating reptiles that surrounded it. You sold merch. What's her fuck? Kristi Noem said alligator lives matter. What are we talking about? It's this hypocrisy that is blowing my fucking mind because it's so blatant. And then we've got just a little bit more that I want to show you, which is this one here. It's fucking nuts.
Well, everything has changed.
This is Representative Bob Onder, Republican from Missouri's 3rd District.
Well, what for us? Well, everything has changed. If we didn't know it already, there is no longer any middle ground. Some of the American left are undoubtedly well-meaning people, but their ideology is pure evil.
See, do you see the way he twisted that? He said some on the left are well-meaning, but the whole ideology is pure evil, and this is going to get worse. When in reality, it's the other way around. Most people in both parties are seemingly well-meaning. Then there's a small select group of extremists in every political party in every country on earth who are extremists. You cannot attribute this to an entire fucking group. This is such dangerous rhetoric, bro. I'm telling you, this is so fucking dangerous.
They hate the good, the truth, and the beautiful, and embrace the evil, the false, and the ugly. And they literally will kill those with whom they disagree, just as their predecessor, leftist Marx and Stalin and Lenin and Pol Pot and Fidel Castro did. We must know that. And
I mean, we're hearing it from our own fucking representatives from the top, and a lot of these very, very uneducated, young white men, they're gonna ride with it. You know, they're gonna go on fucking vengeance quests. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Anyway, I'm not live right now, as you can tell. I'm taking the day off going live because this is some crazy fuck shit. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing, and it helps me immensely. Also, this is Real Independent Media. I have no funding, so if you do want to help me out financially, you can hit the thanks button down below to donate to the channel. You can buy merch like the Democratic Socialist poster or the Constitution mug. That's down below. You can use a 40% off discount code for Ground News down below. You could become a patron on Patreon. Big shout out to the patrons. And you could become a member here on YouTube by clicking that join button down below. Thank you for 89,000 subs. We're getting so close to 100K. I love you all. Do me one last favor. Click that video over there. It's a banger, and I know bangers.